Hello, my friends. We did it. We made it through another week, and thank you for joining me along these past few days while I've been getting back into my groove. I appreciate you. I have so much wild news to get to today. It's like an episode of Jerry Springer and Maury Povich, only it's Perez, so it's more fabulous. But I chose some really fascinating topics to discuss that I think is going to get you guys talking and commenting, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on everything. But first, I want to start off by talking about something serious. I was very saddened to hear of the passing of Zombie Boy, also known as Rick Gnest, whom I knew and many of you knew from Lady Gaga's Born This Way music video or from his work as a model. He was covered in tattoos, held some records for the most amount of tattoos. It was initially reported that he died by suicide, jumping to his death from the 4th floor of a building. His family, though, is now saying they think his death was an accident because he used to smoke up there and hang off the railing. I read the post that he uploaded onto his Instagram hours before his death. And to me, that read like a suicide note in the form of a poem. If that's the case, whatever the case, he was just 32 years young. I send love and light to his family. And also, sincerely and deeply, I want to send love and light to anybody struggling right now. Not just struggling with depression, if that was what was bothering him. Anybody struggling in any way, struggling with addiction, struggling with health issues, struggling with your weight. I have been where you are in so many ways. It's not easy. It's a constant work in progress and constant battle, it seems like, every day. But nothing. You have to find that but for you, and I just want to send you positive vibes. But for me, I realize that everything is temporary. And more often than not, I land back in a happy, centered place, and I'm appreciative of where I am. So yes, find your own but, and remember, everything is temporary. All right, now that the heaviness is gone behind us, let's get to the wild news. I'm in a mood. I was not familiar with this beauty vlogger. She's 18 years old from Texas and also a beauty pageant queen. Her name is Ariadna Juarez, and this 18-year-old girl was dating a 13-year-old boy. And there's so much that's wrong with this. First, it's illegal for them to have any kind of sexual relations. That is against the law. How do I know? Because I know the law, and also because she knows the law herself. She knew what she was doing was wrong, so she and her family contacted a lawyer to make sure it was not legal to date. The lawyer said it wasn't, but it was legal to have any kind of sexual relation. Not only did they contact a lawyer, but this girl got the boy's mother to okay it and give her blessing. What mother would let a 13-year-old boy date an 18-year-old woman? She's old enough to vote, graduated high school, out of the house, totally different maturity. When you're that young, 5 years is a huge difference. And also, kids are going to be tempted. I would just be concerned if I was the 18-year-old's mother that they would hook up or kiss or something, and then the other mother is going to come after my child in court. The warped thing is that all of this drama and attention is probably good for Ariadna's YouTube career, because YouTube thrives off of drama and controversy, and I guarantee you, I'm not the only one that searched for this girl's videos. The good news is the two of them have broken up because their relationship got too much attention, so they called it quits. Speaking of controversial YouTubers, thankfully, I was not familiar with Cordero James Brady, also known as CJ So Cool. This dude, this one is known by a lot of people on YouTube. Maybe not you, but this dude has over 5 million subscribers on YouTube, and he's a prankster, and he pranks his wife, and he pranks his kids. And the most recent one got him temporarily suspended from YouTube, where he gave his kids laxatives. That's just cruel. Like, that's just beyond desperate and thirsty and doing it for views. Like, give yourself laxatives. Like, do something to you before you do it to your kids. Like, I don't understand this whole desperation. Like, it's beyond thirst. It's just next level. It's like that woman that went to YouTube headquarters and shot people there. YouTube is the wild, wild west of the internet. And this guy should be banned from YouTube for months, I think. He crossed the line in a major way, harming children, and also just like some of the effed up things he's done. He pulled a prank on his wife or baby mama or his partner, whatever, pretending that their child drowned in the pool. That's not funny. That's not a prank. That's cruel. That's torture. Why would you want to see somebody react to news that their child drowned? Unless that other person was in on it. And you know what? That's one of my theories. I think a lot of these YouTube pranksters, they're faking it. They know ahead of time what is going to happen, and they're just acting. Sorry to break it to you. Here's another one that's gotten a lot of people talking. A man in Ohio observed a dog locked in a car. 2 dogs to be exact, and one with a puppy that was just 2 to 3 months old. So the guy, instead of calling police or going into the store where they were at, got a hammer, broke the window, and got the dogs out of the car. Listen, I love animals. Even if that was a baby, like, I would call police first, right away. Because police or ambulance can get to you within seconds or within 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Then I would go into the store and try to find the person. Then, if I observe that, 3 or 4 or 5 minutes have passed, then I would do that. But now I would not break the window as my first course of action, especially because maybe the guy literally had just gone in or the woman had just gone in. It sucks that they did that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm totally in the wrong here. Am I in the wrong here? I clearly would not have let a lot of minutes pass because that's just cruel. However, it was only 79 degrees. I don't know if, I'm in Las Vegas right now where it's boiling hot, and I live in LA where it gets really hot too. Like, I think it might take more than 2 or 3 or 5 minutes for a dog to die in 79 degree heat. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. But while I would not have broken that window, I do not agree that the guy that did should be cited for criminal damage, which he was. That's not cool. We can agree on that, right? In more controversial news, Jessie James Decker, reality star, posted a photo of herself breastfeeding while drinking, and she captioned it, "Cheers, bitches." I'm not sure she's drinking booze. I don't believe she is. I mean, maybe she is. My initial inclination is she's trolling us and just wants attention. But to each their own. And somebody tweeted me that drinking while you breastfeed is the best time to drink if you want to drink, because the booze won't get into the milk. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so I don't know about that, but I would say either she was drinking or she was trolling. Either way, she got the attention that she wanted, because she ain't dumb. She knew what would happen by posting that photo. In other wacky news, Jaden Smith, Will and Jada's son, is not a fan of normal people like you or me. Yes, I'm very normal. Fabulous and normal. I treat myself like a normal person. I treat my kids like the normal kids they are. And the reason he doesn't like normal people is because, quote, people treat me like I'm not a normal human so much that you start to believe it. Okay. You're not special in any way that none of us are special. We are all special, but you're just like everybody else, Jaden Smith. In other news, some scary details about Demi Lovato's overdose. It is being reported that she was found by her assistant barely breathing. Her assistant thought she was dead, and there was blood and vomit around her. Signs of an overdose. Thankfully, her bodyguard, whom must have been trained in CPR, was able to unblock her passage and was able to get her breathing a little bit better. I think also performed CPR and basically saved her life. But I am concerned if she was lacking in oxygen for an extended period of time. I continue to keep Demi in my heart and in my prayers, and I hope she did not suffer any serious consequences that are permanent as a result of her overdose. But some good news, according to reports, Demi has agreed to check into rehab. Hopefully it is a very long treatment. I think it's what she needs. If she's out in 30 days, I don't know if that'll do the trick, but everybody has her best interests at heart. All right, on to less serious but still sad news. Hayden Panetierre and her partner of 9 years, Wladimir Klitschko, the Russian boxer, have called it quits. They have a baby together, 3-year-old Kaya. And apparently they're still on good terms. And I think she's even got herself a new man. I just saw a photo of Hayden holding hands leaving a restaurant in Los Angeles. All right, on to just ridiculous news, like incredulous news, like infuriating news. Whitney Houston's cousin, DIONNE WARWICK, claims that she does not believe that Whitney Houston was sexually abused by her sister, and also calling her cousin Whitney's brother a liar, saying she does not believe them. How could you say that to somebody who is alive, and also another person who's no longer alive who told other people that happened? Like, why are you in such a state of denial? Why are you trying to defend somebody who's dead instead of consoling and caring for a survivor of sexual abuse? I don't get it. Y'all, I'm so thankful I don't come from a messed up family. I didn't come from the perfect family. You know, we all have our issues, but by comparison, my family is hella normal. All right, on to even more wacky news. We are now hearing some excerpts from Omarosa's upcoming Donald Trump tell-all book, and it is juicy, juicy like my tushy. Omarosa, who knows Donald Trump very well, has known him and worked with him for 15 years, claims that Donald Trump has suffered a mental decline and is unfit to be president, saying his behavior is erratic and we've been new. I can't wait to read more about it. If you want to read exactly what Omarosa has to say, as well as everything that I talk about in this video, I will have the links for you down below. In more insane news, Jack Osbourne allegedly punched his soon-to-be ex-wife's new boyfriend, who happens to be a model. No word on what prompted that, other than he and his wife, they're still married, got into a discussion that got heated, and then the boyfriend came in and responding with violence. That is not the way to go, Jack Osbourne. Khloe Kardashian is defending her sister Kim Kardashian and her comments towards Tyson Beckford, which I talked about a few times this week, okay? Of course, Khloe is going to defend her sister. And a lot of people are calling Kim out on earlier comments about being skinny and anorexic. Specifically, she is called to task by Stephanie Beatriz and Emmy Rossum. Kim knows how to get the people talking. Controversy queen. I'm a little jealous. And finally, Perez Hilton says she will not be watching Lindsay Lohan's upcoming MTV reality show, saying, "I don't forgive. I live for this decade-long feud. I live for you. Thank you for watching. Follow my family channel. Follow me on Instagram. Get a cameo. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Leave another comment. Tell your friends about this video. Share this video. Have a great weekend. I love ya. You're amazing. Mwah.